Hello. Today I want to talk about non-duality and free will. It's a constantly debated topic online. I know a lot of people have a hard time with the more traditional teaching that many contemporary teachers also teach, that there is no free will, that there's no choice, that it's predetermined, it's scripted, it's a movie that's been shot and in the can and just playing out. There's different pointers, but basically there is no free will, no choice. I don't quite subscribe to that. I tend to teach and talk about from the viewpoint of choice. But I say, everything that you do or everything you want to do is exactly what the self wants to do as you. And so, as the self, this absolute non dual reality, the everything is chosen. You see, in non duality, there's no other. And so, either mental construct or paradigm and that we're talking about works. As there is no other, you could say there is no free will. It's all very mechanical. It's like a clock. It's just, ticking along. At some point, the bell will be struck, but you don't know when, but it's going to happen. And if you're from the viewpoint of the bell, you just accept it. And so, yeah, there is a certain amount of, I think, value in that and teaching that, because it gets you rather accepting of reality as it is. But there's another way to look at it. You could say that everything is chosen, kind of like in a dream. So when we're dreaming at night, all the rocks, the trees, the weather, other people, everything we see is us. And due to, as an individual dream character, there's no conscious awareness that you're choosing everything. But further back, superconsciously, subconsciously, however you want to put it, you are choosing everything in your dream. If you're being chased in a dream, you chose to chase yourself and play one or the other character. If you're a detective going after a criminal, you're one or the other character, and everything, the interaction, both characters, what they do, what they say, everything is chosen. It's kind of like when a child plays pretend with themselves. If they had two dolls, I don't know if you remember this when you're really young, but you'll be talking, and each one has its own personality. And as one doll talks to the other, it's all ad-libbed. You're not really planned out what's going to happen. It's not worked out ahead of time. But as one talks to the other, perhaps an argument erupts, and then they fight. This wasn't planned. It was spontaneous. It just happened. But both sides were chosen. The thing is non-duality. The thing that's in the back is the child not being aware of itself. That's the piece. We each think we're the one character, not all characters, and playing all the pieces. And so that is kind of a way to look at it, a way to describe it, that there is choice. It's spontaneous. I've sometimes described, when I use the self is sometimes a term for the absolute reality, non-dual. When I say the self, I don't mean a personal me. I don't mean a permanent me. That isn't what I'm describing. But, in terms of the absolute, the self, whatever you want to do is exactly what the self wants to do as you, is another way to kind of talk about the characters or the playing or the dream. But whatever you want to do is what the self wants to do as you. In your dreams, whatever you want to do is exactly what you, the dreamer, wants to do as that dream character, but you also choose everything else around it. And so choice is, some people think choice is contrary to non-duality. It isn't. In non-duality, there's no other. So you can say that there is no free will and nothing is chosen. Or you could say there is choice and everything is chosen. The problems arise, and doership and a chooser arises, when you say, I chose this, but I did not choose that. That is where it falls apart, when we start getting selective and claiming what is chosen and what isn't chosen. And so either paradigm can work. I choose the paradigm or the concept of chooser simply because of the life, the energy, the juice it brings to life in general for me. It doesn't feel like escapism. You know, if you're like, well, you can somehow separate yourself by saying everything is done. You know, it's a script. It's in the can. Somehow it seems like it removes you from the equation. But no, everything is chosen. You're very much in the equation. You're very much in the play, but spontaneous. And let's see what happens next. Thank you.